Hey folks, this is Vent with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Luck Be a Landlord. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a pre-early access build. So it goes without saying that everything that you're about to see here, including this review, is subject to change. It's due out on January 8th, 2021, and from my understanding, the early access price will be $10 with a 10% discount at launch. The price is going to go up throughout development. So what is Luck Be a Landlord? Well, I like the title, first of all. Luck Be a Lady, I believe, was written and sung back in the 1950s. I don't know who created it, but I know that Sinatra sang a duet at some point. Anyway, Luck Be a Landlord. It's slot machines and a roguelite. Yeah, bear with me. When you initially look at this game, you're going to look at the graphics and go, ugh. And I did that. I was like, really? All right. But when I started actually playing it, I'm like, wow, this is a lot of fun. It's a slot builder. I'm going to dub the term slot builder. Think of it as a deck builder, but with a slot machine. Your slot machine has 5 columns, and it starts with a bunch of empty slots. It does have, I want to say, 5 symbols already on it, one for each column. And typically, these will earn you money as they come up. Okay, now, it's not a slot machine in the sense that they have to be in a row in order to score. No, as long as they show up on the screen, they will give you something. And the whole premise is, you have to meet a certain money requirement after so many spins. If you can't make it, then game over. Basically, you're owing your landlord, and your landlord is giving you the chance to pay your rent via the slot machine. So the first level might be, okay, in 5 spins, you need to earn 25 coins. So you've got 5 spins to earn 25 coins. After every single spin, it'll give you 3 symbols to choose from to add to the slot machine. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can actually choose what column to put it in. But you'll be able to choose one of those symbols and add it to your slot machine, and then you spin again. And then with these new symbols, as they get added to your slot machine, they will earn you more money. Now, what's really cool about this game, and this is what got me hooked, each symbol does something different, and they chain off of each other. For example, there's a monkey symbol. Passively, it gives you 1 coin every time it comes up on your screen. However, it destroys adjacent banana symbols. It gives 15 coins for each banana destroyed. So one strategy might be add as many bananas as you can and add some monkeys to, your slot machine and just get them to destroy the monkeys to destroy the bananas, and you get a bunch of money that way. There are seed symbols. They don't give you any money when they come up, but they have a 25% chance to grow into some kind of fruit, like a banana, cherry, flower. There's apples, plums, watermelon, and so on. Some symbols just give you money straight out and don't have any sort of special effect. There's an ore. There's an ore symbol. It gives you 1 coin passively, but if you have a miner adjacent to it, it'll destroy the ore, and it'll turn into like an amethyst, sapphire, some kind of gem. And these are typically worth more. So another strategy is get a bunch of ore as it comes up and make sure you add a miner or 2 to change all of this ore that you have into better gems, and you can do that. There's an egg, gives you 1 coin passively and has a 10% chance to transform into a chick. And then that chick has a chance to grow into a hen, and they earn you more money as they grow. As you continue playing, you'll also be able to add these permanent buffs to the side of your slot machine. Think of them as like artifacts or relics from a roguelite. Typically, they are passive buffs that stick with you through the entire game. And you'll come across things like if you have any hearts or diamonds in terms of suits, then you get extra from that. So there are permanent bonuses that you can earn via those artifacts, whatever, relics, artifacts, whatever you want to call them. So the whole idea is, again, I hesitate to call this a deck builder. This is a slot machine builder. You start with a bare slot machine, you work your way up, and you try and meet these tiers. I think I made it to, I think there's 11 payments in all. I made it to like 5 or 6. So like I got halfway through the game, but I failed because I didn't get, I guess, the combination of symbols that I needed in order to really be profitable. Because sometimes the 3 that they give you stink. There is a skip button if you want to, skip from choosing one of those. Like if there's 3 that come up and you don't like any of them, then you can skip and not add any. And that's a way to, and that's good. You may want to do that sometimes because going after 5 different strategies all at once may not be fruitful if you don't get those symbols to come up. Like in the beginning of the game, there's a good guarantee that they'll come up because there's not a whole lot of symbols in these columns. But if you start adding more and more and more and more and more, some of the symbols that you were always coming up earlier may not come up at all. So, you're sort of like a typical deck builder. You're stacking your deck, making it all fat, and then the ones that you want to come up won't come up as often. So there is a bit of strategy in what symbols you choose and which ones you decide to pass on. And at first, like, this game grew on me the more I played it. And I actually want to keep playing it. As I don't want to use the term ugly, okay? It's just the way it was shown to me, the way the game loaded, and I'm like, there's this huge title screen, these big words, all these colors. I'm like, oh, this is going to give me a headache. But it was deceptive that way. It was like deceptively, again, I don't want to use the term ugly. It's just deceptively noobish. You know what I mean? Like it seemed very minimalistic. But the more I played this, I'm like, this is actually quite fun. I can't wait to try this again and see what other combinations of symbols I get. And maybe I'll get farther next time. The early access price is going to be $10. Again, the price will go up throughout development. I say, again, based on what I've played, I was going to say $5 to $10 was my goal point. I would not have bought this had it been any more than that. But if the developer manages to add more content to the game, like maybe give you the chance to choose which column these symbols go into when you acquire them, that would be awesome. So yeah, I don't know what else he plans to add to this, he or she plans to add to this, but it's quite fun, and I do recommend it. So take a look at this. There is a free demo on Steam if you want to try it out for yourself. Again, it'll be on Steam's Early Access program January 8th, 2021 for roughly $10 with a 10% discount, launch discount. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.